Greetings from NG Networks. Welcome to this another episode of our talk show series. And as you are already aware that in this talk show, we invite people from the networking domain. They share their experience, their journeys of the domain with us, how their day-to-day experiences are. And we hope to get inspired from those stories. And today we have Amit Pratap. So let's invite him in. Hello, Amit. Welcome to the talk show. How are you today?
I'm good, Harshita. How about you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So, Amit, let's start, and we'll start by asking, asking you to share the experience you have as a
hmm
network engineer. What are your day-to-day tasks like? So, please describe your, a day of a network engineer.
Okay, so I'm working with British Telecom, and I've been working with British Telecom from last 5+ years. And I joined here as an L3 data engineer, and now I'm working as a technical design professional now. So basically, my day-to-day routine would be, I would say, we deal in with the projects and the implementations. So basically, I work for Royal Bank of Scotland. So whatever the data centers are there in Edinburgh and London, so we take care of the implementation part and the design part. So we deliver the project. I'm into the designing, and if an escalation comes in from the operation side, from the operation team, then we as an L3 join the recovery, and then we do the recovery part.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Amit, I would, sorry, you were saying something.
No, nothing.
Okay. So I would like to ask you, why was it that you decided to go for the networking domain? So
Mhm.
why networking domain? Why not something else? So what was this special thing about networking that you chose this domain? So do you have
Okay.
reasons for that?
Yes, I do have. So basically, it is, I would say, I will deploy some my personal interest into it, because when my dad bought me a first computer in when I was in 10th standard, I would say, then I was so crazy about the digging out the network part, like how the internet works, how we are getting these website access and all. So from there, I developed my interest into the data flow, I would say. And then, but unfortunately, I got selected. I mean, I got placed from my college into the Salesforce, that is the development side, the software development side. So I worked there for 1 year, but I was not finding interest into the development side. So that is the reason I moved into the networking. So my first company was the CSM, and then I have a good exposure to the entire IT infra, I would say. Like I joined CSM as an system engineer, and then I went into servers, and then I have good exposure to the firewalls also. So, but my core was always networking, because the growth was good at that time. And nowadays, like since we have for the cloud deployment, the automation is there into IT infra. So this is how my journey was into networking.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really funny how you said that. Unfortunately, you got placement from your college.
Yeah.
So now, I want to know, like, how was your experience when you just started, looking for jobs in the networking domain, and finally now that you are well placed. So,
hmm
how has that path been for you? How was that journey for you? When you just
Yes,
started and
that's
now you
true.
are successfully placed.
Mhm. See, finding the job as a fresher into the networking, I would honestly say at my time when I was graduated from my college, that time it wasn't easy, because whatever the companies were coming, that is the reason also where I use the word unfortunately, because that time no company was dealing into the IT infra. Every companies, each and every company were focusing on the development side, the software development side. No one was hiring the IT infrastructure guy. So yes, the journey was tough. Like I said, I resigned from my development as a software developer, and then I was searching. So at the very initial level, I would say the things are tough when you get placed as an L1 engineer or you get a profile of the monitoring. You will find things boring at that time. That what I'm doing. This is a very regular thing, and there's no technical side of it. But on a when you are a networking engineer, then you should be patient also at that time. That gradually the profile will grow. And nowadays, since the automation is there, so there is scope for the freshers also for now. So this is how things went for me.
Okay. And so, how exactly did you come to know about NG, and how did you start your association with NG?
Yes. So with the NG, I was struggling my profile into networking at that time, and one of my senior was there, Kundan sir was there. So he referred me that this is a good place to learn, and then I met Nitin sir also. So he was fantastic. I mean, he will always push you and he will always boost you for a career, no matter how you are, in what condition you are. But he is joyful also. As a person, he is a good being also, and he motivated me that yes, you have to be patient. And then after 6 months, I got this profile in BT here after doing a course with NG Networks, and NG Network, it really helped me to boost up my networking career, especially.
Is that any advice you would like to share with the people who are just now looking for a career in the networking domain, who are starting their careers basically? So, any
Okay.
suggestion for them from whatever
Yes,
experience you have?
definitely. What I will suggest, we should never forget the fact that it's not only the technical part where you should groom yourself. I would say it's your over personality also, because when I take interviews, then I see the things when I'm taking the interviews of the L2 or the L3s. That time they are not able to represent, though they are technical sound, but they are not able to represent themselves. So the confidence level or your communication skills, your body language, that also does matter. And I know very well that NG Network might be working on it, because at my time also we were having these English classes also that time, these personality development classes also. So yes, I mean, we should not forget the fact that it's not about technical only. Yes, we should go with the other self grooming also, like the English, the communication style of yours. So that is also a major part in your career.
Yes, and we definitely are providing the communication classes. We do
Yeah,
understand how important they
Arshita,
are.
the thing is, when you are at the very initial level, like when you are L1 or L2, by that time it is good. But when you are moving to the senior positions, many times, like if you are saying that you want to lead a team, then your personality should be as a leader. If your team is not finding yourself as a leader, then they won't be motivated anytime.
That is great advice, and thank you for sharing those words. And seriously, one last thanks for giving us your time and sharing your amazing experience with us. And all the very
Thanks
best
for
for your
inviting
future
me.
also. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Bye
It
bye.
was really nice talking to you today. Thank you.
Same here. Bye bye.
Bye bye.